Hey y'all, welcome to the Sweat and Slay podcast. I'm your host, Ja Kya Sheppard, and oh my gosh. You see who I got here? Like, Amber is in the building. Like, she is here. I finally got I went in her DM. I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, "Hey, just threw it out there. Like, hey, do you mind coming on the podcast?" I shot it. Yeah. All right,
I appreciate
and
it too.
she accepted. So here we are. Like, the Sweat and Slay podcast is really a uncandid, unfiltered conversation with women about real life experiences, your journey to wherever you're trying to get to, whatever goals, aspirations you have. But today we're going bride to bride. Like, we about to talk about the behind the scenes, the post, the during, and the after. I want to know everything about her because she just, I'm a fan, just like y'all a fan. I'm groupie status. Like, at this point, I'm gonna gas you all the whole time because like you need your flowers. Like, I just feel like the conversation has shifted in the way that people are viewing us, and
it's been some stuff out there,
right?
Too. Have you been out there?
We're gonna talk about that because the comments, yeah, like it's not cute, but you know what? We're gonna address it. So what I want to do is I want to kind of have an icebreaker. So we play a game called Sweat and Slay. Okay. So sweating it is like a con, something you dislike, and slay, you slaying it, you like it, you love it, right?
Okay.
All right. So let's say how your overall episode went. Are you sweating or slaying it?
I'm slaying it.
Yes.
All day.
Me too.
I'm slaying it.
I agree with you. Okay, so hey. Oh, hi sis. Hey queen, how are you? Oh my gosh, I love you. I'm talking about you too. So the fact that you picked the bridal white traditional compared to your first option, are you sweating or slaying that decision?
I'm slaying that too. All day.
I like that. I love that. Man, your dress?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hold a mule. All right, and then how about like when you open the door to go in to propose, like your nerves, were you calm, so were you sweating, or were you slaying, getting ready to propose?
Man, that's hard.
That moment.
I was sweating and I was sweating. I was sweating and I was sweating.
Okay, explain it. So you were sweating which part?
I was sweating because I was nervous. I honestly did not rehearse or practice or anything. I didn't know what I was going to say to him. Like, all of that was completely, like, natural. I was like, Rebecca asked me a few times. She was like, what you going to say? What you going to say? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Don't even ask me right now. They cut that out of the show, too. Yeah. But I was slaying it because I did that shit, man. I went in there and did it.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you noticed, I took my little time, did my little meditation, like, hold on, let me get right.
Yeah.
And I walked in there and I did it.
You bossed up. I love that. Like, that was so, like, I felt empowered. I was like, you know what?
It was
like,
an empowering moment.
Yes.
It really was.
Yes.
It really was.
Okay. So, y'all, okay, so she had I guess the 2.5 sweats and then one slay? Yeah. Wait, no, 2 slays, 2.5 and one, I can't count.
2.5 slays and a half
of a sweat.
Okay,
there you go. Okay. All right. So, you served this country for 5 years? Okay.
Navy.
All right, yeah. Navy, stand up. What's up? And then you have Empress, who is 5?
5.
Okay.
Should be 6 this month.
Happy early birthday. Yes. And so I want to know, like, okay. Gotta put my phone on focus. I hope that won't happen again. But okay. So we are gonna discuss like the content behind like what they put out and what actually happened, right? Okay. So let's start off with like the initial conversation with Rebecca, right? Okay. So that was like your first time meeting her, your first time warming up. Like, tell me that was the first day of filming. Yes. Tell me how you felt. Like, what was going through your mind at that point?
Honestly, when I woke up that morning, I was nervous. I'm naturally an introvert, so like being in front of cameras is already a thing, you know what I'm saying? But then what I'm about to do in front of this camera is even a bigger thing because I'm so private with my life. You know, I keep my intimate parts of me close.
Yeah.
But I'm also like very transparent.
Yeah.
So I gotta be who I am all the time. So I was really nervous, but my Uber driver, because I got Ubered up to the space, and my Uber driver, he starts talking to me. Actually, I took a nap. I took a little nap in the car while he was driving, and I woke up. I never go to sleep in the car when people are driving.
Yeah.
I woke up, and like 5 minutes before we get there, he just starts talking to me, and he's telling me like to follow my heart, and telling me all these things, dropping these dimes, basically telling me to stay in alignment, and just reminding me. And I was like, somebody sending me a message. Now,
for real.
And that gave me just enough to get through.
Yeah.
That part right there. So
shout out to the Uber driver.
Yeah, shout out to that Uber driver. You know what? Come to find out, he lives in my neighborhood. He gave me his card. He lived right there in my neighborhood. I had no idea. Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. So, to answer that, I mean, it was nerve-wracking, but I got through it.
Right. You did.
Yeah.
And I love that. Yeah. Hey, Mom, I see you. She said, "Hey, Queens." Okay, so I know the conversation had like right off the bat started to get like really like she dove all the way, and you said, "How deep we going?"
Yeah,
and then she was like, "We going, we going there." Yeah. So that's when y'all started talking about the reoccurring women and stuff like that. But I felt like there was a part that was missing. Like
there was a lot of parts that were missing to that conversation.
For me, when I was watching it, I was like, okay. They never discussed how long. Like, it was it 2 days, 2 months, 2 years. Like,
as far as
the context of which they were saying that there was
other women.
Yes.
How long that had been going on?
Or no, like from the time you started filming, how long ago was it? Like past tense. Like how long was that? Like it was longer. It was it like 2 months ago or 2 years ago or?
It wasn't that long ago.
Oh, okay. So it was new. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I didn't get.
Well, some of it was new. Okay. I mean, we've been in this thing for, like I said, about going on 3 years now.
3 years. Okay.
And we've been rocking for a minute, so we done experienced a lot of stuff throughout this journey. It wasn't just yesterday, but it wasn't.
Right. I got you. Okay, got you. All right. So that's why I was just kind of clueless, because I was like, that kind of makes a difference in the context in which people were thinking about like how severe it was or whatever.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then your sister, she said, I'm quoting her, "That's different," when you told her, right? So when she said that, a lot of people, okay, I got this question from people. They said, were your sister like at first not with it, but you had to convince her? Because it seemed like it was edited in the fact that her facial expression was like, and then all of a sudden she was like, "I'm ready," you know?
Right.
So,
well, I feel like the show made it a lot more dramatized because if anything, I feel like she made those I know my sister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know each other.
Right.
We like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like when she was having that moment, I think it was more so like, wait a minute, you told me this was a bodybuilder. So what the fuck really going on?
So she's processing like the shock.
Yeah, she just shocked. She experienced a lot of emotion, but one thing for sure, like my sister Rod, for me, she follow behind. Like if I make a decision, she with you. Back me.
Yeah, I can tell that.
She trusts me that much.
Yeah.
So she trusts my decision.
Yeah.
She support my decision.
Yeah.
So I that's all that was.
Well, that's all it was. Her shock.
She just was shocked. She thought it was bodybuilding.
Yeah.
It's a wedding. But it's going down, and she know our love.
Yeah.
Right now, she is actually living with us and helping us do homeschooling with Empress.
Aww.
So it's.
I love the family ties. I love it.
We close.
Yeah, so that was cool because like that's what I was trying to see. I was like, hold on, they did amp it up for that moment. Okay, and then I love what she said. If he don't say yes, I'll help you pack his stuff. I was like, that is ride or die. Like shout out to your sister, because I was her. I was like, me too.
Every time, I love you, bro. She loves Howard. She her Howard like this too, but she's still gonna ride for me like that. She know where the real, the true loyalty lies.
I love that. Like that moment to me was like, because my sister, I'll give you a little bit about me and my sister.
Yeah.
Me and my sisters, we just connected. So I haven't had that background with my sister years ago. So when I felt that love between y'all, I was like, oh, I love that.
Yes.
Like I want that. That's cool. Yes. Okay, so why did you wait to tell your mom last time? You mentioned it a little bit, but can you like give me a little bit of like backstory on like you told your stepfather, you said that's right? Your stepfather, your sister, you told everybody, but she was tell me what was the process in which like the organization of telling people?
To be completely honest, I feel like the show or I don't know who was in charge of everything, but I feel like they gave us very, very, very little time to get organized, get all the stuff together, put the pieces to the pot. And my mom had some stuff going on, and she lives in California.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
well, yeah, and we ain't like, super rich and famous, so like to jump and do something like that right then, it just wasn't convenient for us. So my stepdad, he drives trucks. He just so happened to be in the area to be there during that time. So I'm like, cool, I got him, because this is still a part of my support system. So I'm like, okay, it's okay. I'm gonna work this out. I'm gonna work this out. And that's how I had to do it. You know? I'm like, okay, I mean, and for the sake of the show, like they made it look how they wanted to look. But it wasn't like I just waited to tell her because of that. I did want to tell her in person, but it was also the fact that she couldn't get out there. Because if my mom could have been there, I mean, when I found out I was having a body, that's how she rocked for me. I mean, I could go back to Navy times and everything. Like she
always there for you.
Yeah, because before Alric, I was a single mom. So when I was in the military, going out to sea and doing the military life, that's actually why I got out, because of all the being able to trying to put stuff together. But yeah, my mom, major supporter, and like she holds shit down. She gonna be there if she can. So it just happened.
Okay. So that's and I can feel that too. Like your mom said, like she said, I had to check him. So when I heard that mom kick in, like I wish would, and I was like, I like mama too.
Right. Well, and another thing they took out was because they said, what did they say? They took out the fact that, because they talked about how I may be putting people too much in the mix of our relationship and me and Alric's relationship. And I'm like, that may be true. But I also expressed how I have recently and more recently in our relationship had to pull back from my family because I've been so attached to them for so long. I've been by myself for a very long time. So to adjust and learn and grow with him, we had to get to that point. And he's even expressed that to me, like, like you gotta not tell them, and vice versa. He had to do the same thing with his family. So we had to learn, and that's not the case. Right.
That's the way they aligned the story.
They made it seem like like I just put everybody in your business. It's not that at all. A little bit, but I had to learn and grow from that.
And I can see that though, because like being a single mom, my mom was a single mom, so like pulling on your village sometimes had to be the only option you had. You know what I'm saying? So like unlearning that.
You rely on that wisdom, that encouragement, that support. You rely on that heavily. So, to put all of that on my husband now, and that's it. It's like, whoa, this is different. So just finding that balance with my support system is A1.
Right. Okay. So so I got to the point where I seen where your mom, when they first showed that she would, like, you told her that you were gonna propose, and she, like I said, that look that she gave, well, that they showed, and then she said, "What are you talking about?" Like that. So was that really like how it went, or was that just like her shock, like you said, for your sister? Was that another moment like that, or no? Like was she really concerned?
That was real and true. But the thing is, my mom has a very, very powerful voice. What people, she's about 5 feet tall. She's super man of my dreams, man. Man of your dreams. I love it. Man of your dreams. Come through, love. Come through.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Hold on. I gotta stop it
again. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. I love her hair too.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah, she's different. We're different. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw Sanchez's beard. He got the rainbow beard thing going on.
Yes.
Hey, baby. I see you.
Uh-oh. We got hubby in the house. Yeah. Okay, now I'm putting my phone on focus, so hopefully they don't do that again. Okay.
Okay, what were we at?
We was talking about your mom. You said she had a strong, powerful voice.
She has a strong, powerful voice. She's 5 feet tall, maybe 100 pounds. Like she's a small woman.
When I say snatch, though, I was like, Hey,
I got it from her. Okay.
Yes.
Nah, but she just has a powerful voice. So a lot of times before she says anything, people just kind of like overlook her because she's like small, short, whatever. And then when she opens her mouth, it's just like, whoa, like she's powerful.
Yeah.
So I think it came off like that, but I'm used to that. You know, I also, just like I know my sister, I know my mama. Yeah. And like, she like, what you talking about? Like, like it's Yeah. That's how we communicate.
Yeah, that's our language.
Like,
yeah. So other people took it as something else, but something else, that's your mama.
That's Nikki. Like that's a lingo. So
yeah.
We communicate in different ways, but it works for us.
Yeah, and I get it now. Now that you say that, like my mom has a certain demeanor. Like I can tell when she's mad, when she's concerned, but that that could be something else to somebody else. I get it. Yeah. Okay, so your friend Gloria. So when y'all were at the bridal shop, you were standing in front of her. She had no idea. You told her you're about to propose, and for me, I loved her response because this is what I feel like. Everybody not gonna feel the same way about what we did, but her reaction to me was the key to like understanding. Like a universal understanding.
She was honest. She kept it real. She like it's not traditional, like even though those are her views. And I said that. I was like, she probably gonna think,
Yeah.
She probably gonna think it's a little untraditional, but that's okay. Yeah. And she accepts that in me, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I need in a friend.
Right.
Like, we ain't gotta agree on the exact same things. We don't have to live the same life. But to be able to still be like, I get you. I get you, and if it works for you, I love it. That's it. So
that's why I said that for me, I put that. I love her response. Like for me, when she stated that she was traditional, but she said, I'll support you in that. And then she turned around and said when she got inside, when they were asking her questions while you were getting ready, saying like, what if he say no? And she was like, I'll marry her.
I was like, she a real one. He'll be crazy.
I was like, I gotta go out with him. Like, y'all want that vibe. I was like,
it's a vibe for real.
And that was a candid reaction. Like, what if she had time to process this and be like, what would I say?
What would I say?
What I'm saying?
Right, but she didn't even have time. She didn't know what the hell was going on.
I was like, yes, Gloria. I'm telling you, I had a whole conversation with y'all.
Look, I watched some review and I was like, wow, somebody said that we looked like it was staged or something. And I'm like, wow, like,
come on, y'all.
That shit was so real. Like, it was so real. That's why I'm just like loving it that we can like relive this moment and talk about it. Yes. Thank you so much for providing this.
Man, queen, I swear. I was like so honored when you said yes. Like that's all I needed was a yes. So I was like
honored. I'm like, man, my girl. First of all, you in the fitness industry.
Yes.
I feel like I'm looking at a vet right now. Like for real.
Oh
like
my
I got somebody I can for real hang on to. Like show me the game.
Forever. Like, for real. Like I'm in for you. I'm here for you. Because this was like I swear, and like I think the connection and bond that we have now that we went through the same experience is like next level. Like fitness was the first thing,
it was already,
and we didn't even know.
And
now
we was working at the same.
Right.
Come on,
we're gonna talk about
that. It's divine.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so like we stated that like she said she'll marry you, and then you came out in your first red dress, right? But then once you got in it, it was like I like it, but it ain't bride vibes, right? And then you went and tried on another one, still wasn't there for you. And then you came out in that girl, that deep plunge. I'm talking about, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all sleep, y'all dead, y'all live under a rock. Because Amber,
oh man,
you slayed that. Like, I don't even think you know how you bodied that, but when you came out, I actually like circled around my couch. Like I was at the church and I felt the Holy Spirit and it was moving and I had to get up and move too. Like that's what vibe I got from you.
Thank you.
Because it was such a like humbling, bold, like when you walked out, I think your presence in that dress was just like, it said something. You didn't have to say nothing. That was just bomb.
Oh,
and then we got to you picking out the dress. You were so excited that you found the dress, and you were so excited that you stuck with your guns with that. I was excited too.
I had planned for that red dress though. Like I had a whole image in my head for how I wanted this to be because I had such a short time to even think about it. Yeah. And to be completely honest, like before, like really processing all of this, like a while ago, before I even met Alric, I felt like I wasn't gonna ever have what we're having right now. I felt like that. So, and it took me having to learn that I do deserve this.
Come on.
I'm supposed to have this. Yes. I've manifested this right here, so. Now, if
I get up off of this stool and I go walk that way, that's just because I'm feeling it. Right. I felt the same way.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was just, I didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it because I haven't ever really just gave it that much thought. But when I thought about it, I'm like, I'm thinking bold. I'm thinking like, I'm not traditional. I'm thinking about my style. I'm like looking at my house. I'm like, this is how I live. So how can I make this me? You know, that's all it was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this me. So when I thought of red, that's what I thought. But then I'm like, well, fuck it, he can wear red. I'll still get my red, and then I'm still going.
Yes, you know? yes. I saw that you gave him the blazer. Yeah,
but I'm real quick on my feet like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm like, if I don't like it, get it on out of here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's it. It didn't take very long to make that decision.
Girl, you put that veil on. I was like, oh.
Yeah, girl, they forgot my veil, so I ain't even get to wear it.
Oh man, but you still have it? You
no, I ain't
you left it. Okay, yeah, you did it anyway. Like you did that. So then you started after y'all transitioned from the bridal shop once you got your dress to talking to Sanchez. Right?
Sanchez.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
right.
Yeah. So at the ring shop, you told him, you know, and I felt like he said that your mom's gonna feel some type of way. Like that's what he felt.
Oh yeah.
So him feeling like that, like did that make you like hesitant or nervous about her response still, or were you still like feeling the way you're gonna feel regardless about what he had to say about her?
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is something that they messed up on in the show. They said that he was an ex-husband, but they're married. They're very much married.
Okay.
The thing is, it's a new marriage for them. They've been married, I think a year and a half.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, how is he talking like so boldly about her and they're not together?
Right. So here's like my mom and Sanchez, they went to school together. They grew up like around the same area and stuff, and he knows her a lot because of that, you know, but she's grown into so much more now. So their relationship is still very new. Yeah. So a lot of what he may perceive sometimes about how she's gonna react, I'm like, nah, like, because I've been knowing her for 28 years, you know.
Yeah, I got skin in the game in this.
Yeah. So okay. I'm like, their relationship's still very new. That part, when Rebecca said that, she just didn't know.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So, I got you. Okay, cool. All right, so then you got to Rebecca. Y'all got back in the car, and she also brought up again the other women, but you also chimed in and said that y'all been doing the work.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like I felt that. Like y'all bringing up this like storyline, but I love the way you stepped in and you navigated that conversation because I didn't like. Well, I won't say I didn't like.
They tried to play with it.
Yeah, there you go. The narrative of the story was almost like it was hyper focused on like. That's the reason why he would say no, or that's the reason why you should be nervous. But you boldly stepped in.
Right.
Like, exactly. I love that confidence. You didn't have no ripples or shakes in your voice with that. And you was like, my man been doing the work. I've been doing the work.
And let me tell you why. Because, like, a lot of people think that you can't ever heal. Like, stuff, you can't ever come out of stuff. A lot of what I've been hearing since I've been, like, I get on there a little bit and see what everybody's talking about.
Online trolls.
The trolls, And they, you know, they saying that once a cheater, always a cheater. The line is word.
I'm like, reading the comments too.
I know. But they, you know, they saying once a cheater, always a cheater and stuff like that. But I am a witness to healing, and I've walked that life. I've been in rehab for alcohol abuse. I've experienced a lot of stuff in life, and I don't mind sharing this because I done walked up out of it.
Right, come on. You're not ashamed.
And I'm in a whole different other space. So if I can believe that much in me, I can believe it in my future husband, my husband.
Okay, I'm about to walk off.
Okay. So you can't tell me you can't get up out of this shit. You can't tell me this man is making changes.
Yeah.
You can't, girl, you give me chills on. Chill out now. Chill out.
Because I feel you.
Yeah, you can't.
I feel you.
You can't tell me that. Like, I'm that's just my heart. You know, I feel like God done gave me this gift of discernment to be able to see when somebody being real with me and when they ain't. And when he wasn't being real with me, he got checked. You know he did. and he don't have to check me too on some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but I
have a similar story.
Like one thing Rebecca said, I held him accountable, and I did. Every single time we hit something, we finna hit it even harder on this side. I got this council over here in California, and you paying for them. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Mm-hmm. You want me? Show me.
Yeah.
And I mean it been a lot, but we not only have we went and sought out counselors, but man, God works in a crazy way because He puts these people in your life. Mm-hmm. I'm so thankful. Thankful. I need to do something to formally recognize these people who have just been helping us. Yeah. I mean, just along the way, just random people, the grocery store, the gym, you know, like just random people giving us solid, like, priceless counseling.
Yeah.
Priceless counseling being put in our lives specifically for us.
Yeah.
Our bodybuilding coach, man, I was like, what in the world? Like it's just insane.
Yeah.
You know, and another one of my coaches, Peter, they didn't let her get on the show, and I was a little upset about it. But that's my dog. You know, like these people, they rock for me, they rock for us.
Yeah.
And they do everything in their power to help guide us, and like y'all have something great here.
Yeah.
Fix it.
Yeah.
Do this. Try this. And we do it.
Yeah.
We do it and we try it and we fix it.
Yeah. That's God.
That's it. That's all it is. So for y'all to think that you can't heal, it's real.
It's
you
possible.
You can get past all of that.
Yeah.
All of whatever the hell you want to do.
For real. Yeah. Okay. So then we had let's see, Dwayne expresses concerns about. Oh, okay. So this is when you got sitting down with Daisy and Dwayne. Mm-hmm. So like you mentioned a little bit about how, you know, when she also mentioned that she wanted y'all to like state the positives and the negatives and stuff like that, and you said that you had to realize that you had to keep y'all business a little bit more sacred between y'all two. And then Dwayne mentioned that was something that my mom would want. So he was talking about you and like being that queen in his life. Like I felt that moment, and you was like, "She is here." I heard that. Like it was a little.
I said, "Yeah,
it was a little low," and I was like, "Come on,
looking me out like that," because I'm really like.
That was a moment. Like I caught that though.
Many of them, you caught it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Come on. But yeah, like I knew she was there, and I tell Eric that all the time. Like in everything that we're going through, you know, she's right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's another conversation for another day. But yeah.
And then I love when you said too that there's no roles in your household, because that's me and mine.
Really.
So when I heard that, like I'm like, she is so on point with like how I see things and don't even know it. Like it was just so.
I didn't know that there were so many other people who also. You know, experiencing these same things that they don't really even talk about it like that. So I'm like, I'm
the household is not one way. It's not one-sided.
It's not. Yeah. It's not. Whoever created that rule or said that was a thing or said that women can't be what.
I'm like, hello.
Another thing they did not mention on the show is that Alric had asked me to marry him previously, and me and Rebecca talked about that, and I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Because. I don't know.
They need to know that women did have a choice too.
Right. We still got a choice.
Yeah.
And just because I said no, don't mean it's the end. And just because, and they said that I said it would be over if he said no, but that wasn't true either. Because I said no at one point, and it was for a valid reason. And he had to understand that, and we had to, you know, keep on doing that work.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. At that time, it was no, but that doesn't mean it was no for the whole relationship.
Yeah, that means no right now.
Yeah.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's get some other stuff solid.
Right.
You know, let's get to know each other.
Yeah.
You know?
I felt that.
Yeah, because we took a huge step moving in together anyway, and that's already untraditional.
Yeah.
You know? So ain't nothing traditional about us.
Right. That's how I feel too. Yeah. Right.
Like for real.
Yes, I felt that. Like when you said that, I was like, see, I think this is gonna start up another conversation because women feel like we have to still go to work, cook, clean, iron a job, get ready.
I go to work. Yeah.
But it's like
as long as I come home in the house, right? Like, cause I do care about that stuff. We can both. It don't matter who do it. Like, do it.
Whatever makes the team work. Whatever makes the team win, and that's what I was like. I feel her on that.
Yeah, he had me on the acts of service, y'all. That's my
yes.
He had me on it. So yeah, we get the job done. Either way it go.
Right. Okay. So we have Nikki. Nikki was your mom? Okay. Yeah, okay. So she called him Mr. Wade.
Oh yeah. So that started because when my daughter first met him, when I first introduced them, because that took a while.
We gotta do more than one of these.
Yeah. Because even though we've been together this long, he like pursued me for a while.
Okay.
He pursued me for a while. So we were chatting and seeing each other while she was at school and stuff like that. We worked around it, but I didn't let him actually meet her until I felt like it was a good time. You know, because I had in the past, early on, I made that mistake before, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
do
keep
that
doing
again.
this to
Yeah.
her. Like I until I figure it the hell out, like, you know, stay over here.
Yeah.
Which why this was such a huge motivation for me to figure it out. You know, being in my family anyway. My mom, like I said, she's been single for a long time. We grew up with a single parent in the household, and so did my grandmother. You know, so being what I've seen in my 28 years of living wasn't necessarily it's not what I'm doing right now, and it's not what I want for my life. So I had to do some stuff different. Yeah. And if I make some mistakes,
so what? So what?
As long as I feel like as long as I'm happy, I'm good.
Amen.
I really don't care. Like I don't care how we got to get there. I don't care how we got to get there.
Come on, as long as we get there.
Like I'm happy. I'm sincerely happy. I'm sincerely at peace. My life is great.
Yes.
I'm so grateful for my life.
Yeah.
We live in a smaller home, but it's like our little sanctuary.
Yeah.
Like it's when everybody that walk up in there, like, man, it feels good in here. Yeah. I feel good.
The
like,
vibe.
Yeah, that's how we live.
Yeah.
So, bump out of other
stuff. Right? For real. I feel that. Because peace is everything and it's priceless. And if you have that, like, it don't matter how big your square foot your house is. It don't matter, like, the car you drive. Right. You peaceful. You at peace.
You good. You good. And that's how we do
it. Yay. Yeah. So I like that you said that your mom said she was proud of you. Like, a lot of people don't understand the dynamic of Black families, the roles in Black families with Black moms, single moms even. Like, it's hard. So when you see your daughter about to take a huge step like that, and she acknowledges the fact that she's proud of you, like that's a moment for me. Like, that was a moment for me.
And it was so many more, man, that it didn't even capture. I'm like, man, we should have got at least 2 episodes.
For real.
All of us should have got there's no way you can sum up that much of somebody's life
for real
in 45 minutes.
Yeah, like 4 days, like in 40. Yeah, that was
all the filming we did. I was tired. I was
about to ask you that
from sun up to sundown.
Yes,
I was like, man, this is what the celebrity shit feel like.
Yeah, because this is taxing.
Man, I mean, I'm going home every night. Like,
me too. Me too.
I think I recorded a video one day out of the filming. I recorded a video one day, and I'm like. You know, like, I'm so tired. It was rough, but yeah, definitely worth it though.
So let's see. I like the fact you mentioned this too, that you never expected this process to be like this. You said, I always thought I would go to the courthouse and have a wedding, right? So I like I said, you were so humble and so grateful and so thankful in that episode that gratitude just stood out to me, because I felt like that too, because like you see in here, like, we had to make a sacrifice whether we wanted to have a wedding or not. So I was like, I didn't think I was gonna have a wedding this year. I thought I was gonna go to the courthouse.
I didn't know if we were gonna be able to eat. We just got all this, and I'm sorry to my family that could not make it because of the circumstances, but we literally were able to live out our dreams in a moment,
split second,
in a split second, in a moment, and. What would you do? Will you take it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you be mad? Like, you can't be mad at that.
So a lot, because we got a lot of backlash from some of our family members for not being able to be there, or not being able to be in the loop. And I'm like, you gotta just understand and be happy.
Yeah, for real. Like, now
we can do another wedding,
celebrate later.
Yeah, we can do a reception, because we didn't get a reception because of the show and everything like that. But we still got that moment. We still got to live, do this, and now we get to watch it over and over and over and over again. Like,
that's priceless. Come on.
So there's no way I would have been able to afford all of the stuff that we got. I got a ring. I got 2 dresses, not one. I got 2 because I changed my mind. Backstory, I changed my mind. I'm like, nah, actually, I got home. I'm like, nah, actually, I think I do want a red dress. Can you send me a picture of one of the, because they didn't put all of them in there, but there was like 2 or 3 dresses that they had picked out for me. And I was like, actually, I think I do want to make that red dress work, because I started thinking about some stuff when I got home. And they didn't give me no problem. They were so sweet. They're like, Amber, you've been so sweet. We'll do this for you because you deserve it. Like, we just want to make sure you're happy. And they went and got me another dress. And then I got a call from Rebecca, and she's like, Amber, I know you wanted that red dress, but or you had your vision for that red dress. She was like, but what if we can, she was like, the red tux will still work with that blush. She was like, I promise you it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was my concern. I'm like, this blush and red.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I had even seen the tux yet.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know. I'm like, the fabric. I'm thinking about everything. You know, I ain't had that much time to think about this
for real.
Stuff. So I was super
And you
happy.
had to keep it secret still, right?
Yeah. And still keep it secret.
Yeah.
I mean, that was tough. I mean, measurements, everything. I'm over here like, baby, ain't it time for us to do a progress measurements?
You know, I ain't trying to stick it
in. To get my measurements. Man, for the tailor. Another thing they missed out on was the tailor. The tailor was great, dude.
I saw him go up there and fix his bow tie and stuff. I said, oh, he's swell.
He was absolutely awesome. Gabe, man, I it was an experience working with him. He's very professional in his work. And that was another thing I liked about the show, is being able to. They gave us the opportunity to do and use what we wanted to use. They let me pick the place. Just everything.
Your place was available?
So the first place I picked was not available, but
I'll say mine wasn't.
The first place because of COVID. Because we
they had the backed up wedding and stuff.
But Shay found that place for me. She was like, "You're gonna like this one better."
Shout out to Shay.
Yeah, shout out to Shay. Shay looked out. She looked out so much. Oh my God, the whole team was dope. The whole team was dope. But yeah, she found that place. She was like, "You're gonna like this one better." Because by that time, she already knew where I was at with everything I wanted. You know. Yeah. Oh, and let me also mention how convenient it was to be able to have these people just get the stuff for you.
Girl,
I'm like, all I gotta do is tell y'all what I want,
and it was
literally just popping up. I was like, oh. Y'all some damn
for real.
Like, for real. Like,
same thing.
They found my shoes. I told them exactly what shoes I wanted. They're like, all right, boom.
Me too.
You know, did you see that shoe?
Girl. I was like, how come I ain't never found them? I was like, bomb. Like, oh my God, that blinged out. Yes. Oh God. Yes. I'm telling you, Amber.
Oh my God.
You had my mind blown.
Dream come true.
I'm talking about blown. Because the first time I felt like I wasn't even watching it, I was a fan. I wasn't even digesting everything. So I went and watched it again.
Oh my God.
After I took my shower, so I could kind of digest and calm down a little.
That was us. We was lit as heck watching it the first time.
I was like, okay, now that you don't got some sense, like go back and watch it because you got to interview this girl now. Come on. Yeah, because I was so, Yeah. So, all right, let's get to this proposal.
Yeah.
So, I know we had a lot of creative control over what we were gonna do and where we're gonna go. Like the people who we're gonna talk to about announcing that we're gonna get proposed. We're gonna propose and get married. So did you set this whole gym class thing up? Because I did get a question from the people. They said, I thought he was bodybuilding. Like what type of class he in? Like they thought that it was like a bodybuilding, like him getting ready for the bodybuilding show. So they thought that you were walking into a class where he was.
So that part was like a little that's extra.
Oh, okay.
That was their idea because we chose. Well, I chose to use that space.
Yeah, I got you.
So, that's one thing, but that's where we work. So it wasn't that uncommon.
Right.
But he also knew that he didn't know everything, but he knew that we were on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I may have to do a little something weird, but he didn't know like what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, we. Doing this. Because I asked him the same thing. I'm like, what was you thinking? When they told you to do that. He was like, what the hell? He's like Donnie had us doing that weird ass Excel. Like, what was that? So he was even like,
what was that?
What is this?
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
That was just for the moment.
For the show. Yeah. For the
that was giggles.
Show.
Okay, cool. All right. So it wasn't nothing serious.
Yeah,
okay, got you. Now his response. Like when I tell you,
oh my God, my baby.
This gonna give me chill talking about it because for one, I'm not even gonna fast forward. This man said, I'm not ashamed of crying.
Yeah.
So when he went, when you started talking, Amber, you said we did the work.
Yeah.
Like, baby, I'm here in my dress. You riding a dying. Oh, what? Like, I like that. Like, it was cute. It was soft, but you was like, we did the work now. You ready?
Yeah, exactly.
And he was crying, and that moment was just so.
Yeah. He that man loved me.
And for the first time on the show, I feel like the people actually got to see that the man was here with you. Cause like the other people, not saying like
they didn't show much of him. And just as much as my character was shown, if the table would have been turned, that's why we got to do some more talking. He got to get out there and talk too.
Yeah.
Because you walk in your presence, like, you
Mhm.
know, you can see that, you can feel that on
Mhm.
people, you know, like he is a genuine, solid, real ass
Mhm.
person.
Yeah.
Loving, caring,
Yeah.
all of that, thoughtful,
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
You know, he's all of that.
Yeah.
He's
I could
all of
tell. Like when he
He's all of
started
that.
crying, I felt like he felt you. Like he
Yeah.
saw you.
I didn't even really have to say nothing, like, because we know each other. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Yeah.
it took him by surprise.
Yeah,
like,
of
you
course.
know, he's like,
Yeah. In reality, he's like, let's go.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Before any of this happened, long time ago, like early in our relationship, we talked about this. Like, I asked him how he would feel if I ever proposed to him. So this ain't something that is just like out the box, or like it ain't, you know. And like I said, we not traditional people, so to think of something like this, like my man know how powerful I am. He know how confident. Come on, Amber. I am. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna ask for it. Yeah. Like, if what you gonna do, say no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go get it anyway.
I'm still gonna get it. You know. So that's weird.
Oh my gosh, I mean, I just love that. And then, like, when he said, I felt like the luckiest man in the world when he was in the dressing room with his brother, and I was like, it's the gratitude I'm talking about. Like, he was ready.
He was.
Like that to me just shows so much signs of like. And then when he was in the car with you, he said, he's like, we did the work, but I did the work, like, too. Like, he was like, like he acknowledged his growth.
Yes.
He acknowledged and confirmed what you were telling the people the whole time.
They could have took this story and spent it a different way tremendously, because everybody that I talked to, that my coach, everybody, I even called my brother. They kept that out because I have a brother as well. And they kept that out. But everybody I talked to, and I asked them, like, what y'all think about this? They said, well, since y'all been together, we ain't seen nothing but growth in him. Like,
come on.
We ain't seen nothing but that. Yeah, we know y'all got some issues and stuff that y'all working out. It's evident that, you know, that people go through rough times. It happens. But it's obvious. I don't even have to tell them what's the transformation in it. That's why when Daisy said, what did she say? She said that I hate to quote people because I don't like to say it wrong. Yeah.
Well, go ahead and I'll help you because I remember a lot of it. Go ahead.
About the not telling me the good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that. I don't think she even like recognizes that the good stuff is showing, like, in him. Like, he's not doing the same things he was doing before. Yeah. He's not talking to the same people he was talking to before.
He changed his circle.
He is elevating. Your brother is doing very well right now. Like, very well. He's happy. Yeah. Like, you know, so to kind of ignore that. Like, you know, but
she said, give me some of the good news too.
Yeah. But you get the good news. Yeah. But and there's a lot of good news. So everybody recognized that. Everybody kept saying that, and then at the end he said that too.
Yeah. So I like that.
It could have been a different stand.
Yeah. Like, I like the fact that he validated what you were saying. Yeah. Because a lot of people feel like since we had the reins in this proposal and in the wedding and the planning, that we're dominating when we're equals with our partners, and they don't really show the equalness because they want the suspense of a possible rejection,
some drama. That's why they're watching it, because they want to find the negative in it. But I'm sorry, I ain't got a whole lot. Like, this is who we are. Like, this is who we are. That's it. You know, this is the life I get to live. I'm excited. I'm grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it.
Yes. Okay, so you walked down the aisle by yourself. Was that your decision?
That was my decision.
Okay. So what led you to that decision? Because I did too.
Well, the man that I would want to be there, because my father wasn't in my life. This is something that they kept out too. But, my father wasn't in my life. I've had a few father figures, so to speak, in my life. Just people my mom has dated for a long time, and I just kind of got to know and stuff. But one in particular that. James, that he didn't want to be on TV. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with that. But he is a major support for me. Like, he's been rocking for me when I was 14.
Yeah.
And here I am 28, 14 years later. And he's telling me that he's so proud of me because he sees the same light in Amber that he saw when I was 14. So.
Oh, God. That would have choked me up. Did you cry when you talked to him?
I cry when I talk to him all the time. Like, that's my people.
Yeah.
Like, we talk, not so much now because I've been busier, but like, you know, we talk very often. But I that's just who I would have chose to do it. Like, me and Sanchez, I love Sanchez.
Yeah.
But him coming with me to get the rings was the best thing for him to do for me.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that they let me tell my story a little bit how I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because, but yeah, James couldn't be there, so I just chose to do it on my own. That was just a little, like, you know.
And I'm gonna tell you that the man who raised me, my dad is named James.
What? Girl, look at Spirit.
So when you said that, I got chills, but I was like, I'm gonna let her speak. But
I saw you tear up a little bit too. I got a little choked.
I was like, hold on. But that's so crazy.
Wow, that's amazing.
He signed my birth certificate and everything. I got his last name. So James, that name, that's deep. That's cool. That's real cool. That's real cool. Okay, so like they didn't really give too much light on like what Empress felt. Did you? So when you told her when you were getting ready, or did you tell her before then? Like, because they asked her opinion about what she feels when you came out in your dress right before the ceremony. But did she have any input, or did she tell you anything while you're going through it? No?
She knew that she was having a dress because all she knew was the bodybuilding show.
Okay.
I didn't want to tell her because Empress is 5.
Yeah, she'll tell.
She's gonna talk about this. And Empress is vocal. She lives up to her name. Okay, she is Empress. She gonna say it. So Empress, I gotta hold out on you, boo boo.
Yeah.
And but what I do know is that Empress has been asking us when we were gonna get married for a very long time. She's been asking when we're gonna get a sibling for a very long time. Like, another. Well, she, another sibling.
Yeah.
Because Alec has 2 from a previous relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, we only were able to get Joseph, but he has a daughter as well, same age. But yeah, Empress been wanting this forever. She like, okay, now what a baby. Like, she literally asked these questions.
Yeah.
So I knew she would be ecstatic.
Yeah.
She was at the time I needed her to just be focused on
right.
her dress.
Yeah.
That she was gonna wear to the show.
Yeah, and she was excited. Yeah, that's good.
She was just like, Mom, where's my dress? She liked to wear dresses and stuff.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's real cool. Cause like when she said she liked the flowers, I was like, that's so cute. Yeah. So what else do you want to talk about? Like, is there anything new? Because I know y'all said that y'all were excited about doing a bodybuilding show as husband and wife. Mm-hmm. So are y'all working towards that still? Or is it
we actually we're hoping that we're able to do one by the end of the year.
Okay.
So we're trying to stay at like a little maintenance level right now. Yeah. Build a little bit.
I was gonna say it take.
Build a little bit more because it take a lot of time. It take a lot of everything. And honestly, it was good because it structured the heck out of our lives. But we still put a lot of time in it. Right. I think right now it would be more beneficial for us to coach other people in that direction than to do it all on ourselves right now with all what we got. What we're trying to have going on.
Right.
So,
okay. So, I heard you say Empress was mentioning kids, but y'all holding off on that, or y'all thinking about that?
That was something they asked too on the show, but they didn't put it out there. But
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
That's good.
Okay. You know what? He's been asking forever for.
That's mine.
I'm like, I just don't love my body.
Okay.
I look good right now. I gained a lot of weight with Empress, man.
Yeah.
I gained a lot of weight with Empress.
Yeah, how much?
120.
Okay.
It was a complete shift in my regular frame.
Yeah.
So I was just worried, but I was going through a lot during that time. Yeah. My pregnancy wasn't that supported.
Got you.
The person I was with. So it was just
it's a different scenario. Yeah.
So now I feel pretty. I feel solid. Like, I got my back regardless.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter. I know that man got my back.
Yeah.
So he gonna look.
It's gonna be different this time.
Yeah.
Glory to God. Okay. So
we'll talk about it.
All right. So I know we was mentioning a little bit before we started the podcast, but you got new ventures coming now, new things you're trying to do. Like, what's next for Amber?
Well, I just launched my YouTube channel. Amber Speech. Y'all go and subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to her YouTube channel, y'all. I'm gonna put it in the comments. So go look in the comments and I'll link it
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So your YouTube coming out?
Yeah, the YouTube channel coming out. I'm actually looking into getting a space for my alternative healing now.
Okay, alternative healing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get, because I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
Like it feels like my whole life, you know, and coaching, you know, family and friends. I've been doing it my whole life, but I haven't given myself that. You know? So I think it's time to give Amber that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking into getting a space and touching more lives.
Okay, nice. Okay, and then for you and your husband, are y'all still doing the Love and Fit together?
Yeah, we're still doing Love and Fit together.
All right,
we're still doing Love and Fit together. That business we've been rocking like pretty much since we started
dating. That's cute.
So it started out just us like, you know, inspired to get fit, you know, with our own bodies and stuff, and it turned into something so much greater. So we're just glad to keep that rolling,
keep that going.
But we definitely have our separate ventures too. So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and so like, were there any moments in like the show that I know you said, what was it? Ulrich's mom, she had passed away. Did y'all honor her? Are y'all gonna do anything to honor her? Is y'all reception or anything like that?
That's something that is very different in his family than in mine.
Okay.
And like, so with our past ancestors, you know, or family members, we like do balloons and stuff for them. We like celebrate their life like all the time, you know, like when their birthday comes up, and you know, when their death anniversary and all that, like we celebrate it. So this is something that I've been talking to him more about, because my family is all over. Like my mom's in Cali, my brother is in Korea.
Oh wow!
You know, and my sister, she just got here. She was in Atlanta, but we would get on FaceTime and just you know, be on FaceTime and release the balloons and say something to her, and you know, so we I need to talk to him about that.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. I just thought about that. I was like, you know,
I'm glad you asked. Yeah, that's a good reminder, because we talked about it, but we haven't done it. We need to do that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so I think that was it. All the questions I have. You have any last minute things or words? We did good.
Yeah, I think we did good.
Okay, we did good.
I can answer.
Yes. Let me see if we have any more. Oh no, I think that's it. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Amber. I don't think this is gonna be the first or the last time, because we have connected on so many other things.
Absolutely.
And we might have to come back on here for a part 2, because it seems like we're gonna be connected for life.
I can feel it.
And I'm excited for her. I'm excited for my show hasn't even come out yet, so she might have questions about my show. So you know, so I'm gonna get on her YouTube channel. Thank you, Mom. But until then, all right, I'm Ja Kya Sheppard, and this is Amber. We'll see y'all later. Peace.